Hey guys, long time no chat. I thought it'd be fun to come on here and show you guys my everyday skincare routine. Now, I say my skin type is quite dry. As I've gotten a little bit older, I feel like it has sort of become dry combination because I do get a little oily in my T-zone, but it's still dry more than anything, so I just consider my skin dry. Most of these products have either been gifted to me or I bought them with my own money from places like TK Maxx or YesStyle. If I have any links to any products shown in this video in particular, with any discount codes, I will add them all in the description. That way, if you're interested in trying and buying anything shown in this video, you can potentially save a little bit of money. Now, with starting my skincare routine, it doesn't matter what time of day it is. The first thing I'm going to do is put up my septum piercing. I absolutely hate having it down when I do my makeup or skincare or I'm touching my face. I just hate it down. And the next thing I'm going to do is tie my hair up and put a little headband on. I don't know how people do their makeup or skincare with their hair in their face like this. I just don't really understand it. I just feel like I have so much hair, so it's constantly in my face. And once I have my face done, that's fine. But when I'm doing my skincare, definitely I like it out of my face. To put my hair back, I'm going to use this little headband that I got from TK Maxx. It's from the Creme Shop and it's one of the little Hello Kitty ones that they did. I think it is so freaking cute. I use this anytime I need to put my hair back, when I'm at home, doing my makeup, doing my skincare, whatever that may be. That's why it is a little bit dirty and I do need to wash it, but we are still going to use it for this video today. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I would get a little hair tie and tie my hair back. That way it is off my neck because I have so much hair, so it gets really hot when my hair is down, so that way this is like fully out of my face. So I keep all my skincare in this little container that I got from IKEA. I feel like it is the perfect size to just pop your skincare in. If I have more products in my routine and they don't fit in here, that's how I know that I'm using too much products. That way this just has the bare necessities of what I need and my extra products go in the little cart to the right of me. So the first thing I like to do is start out with toner. If I feel like I need a really good scrub, I use a little reusable cotton round. So one of these from Shop Miss A. These are fully washable, so I use these to either apply skincare or remove my makeup. I really like these. I washed my face this morning, so I'm not going to go in with one of these. If I don't decide to wash my face, I'll go in with one of these with a little bit of the toner on it. But since I'm not doing that, I'm just going to go in with my hands and pat it into my skin. And the toner I'm going to use is this one from Mimu Mimu. This is the Cooling Calming Toner. This is really watery, as you can see, so I go in with about 2 or 3 layers of this depending on how my skin's feeling. Today, I'm going to go in with 2. What I've recently been incorporating in my skincare routine is a fan. I got this really cute plastic one from Daiso. It's a lovely pink color. And I use this in between each step to fan down the products. That way they dry a little quicker and seep into my skin more. So I'm just going to open this up and then pop it into my hands and then just apply it directly to my face. And then I'm going to go in with my fan just to fan down my face a little bit so it feels a little more dry. Now time for layer number 2. Sometimes I also drag my products down onto my neck and décolletage area. I suffer from eczema, so sometimes I get eczema marks here, so I don't like to put too many products on my eczema spots. The next thing I do is go in with eye cream, and I use this one from Beauty of Joseon. This is the Revive Eye Serum. With this, you need to go in with a rice grain amount. It doesn't matter what eye cream you're using, honestly. And I like to put it on the ring finger, as once you apply it to your face, it has the lightest amount of pressure. Rather than using something like your pointer finger, this is gonna drag at the skin, and we do not want that. And then I just rub my ring fingers together. That way I get product on both fingers. And then I go in with both tapping and light dragging motions over here. And once you put your eye cream on, I see a lot of people put it a little too close to the eye. Once you can feel your eye and you can feel your orbital bone, you're supposed to put the eye cream actually on there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the orbital bone and put the eye cream all along there. And now it might look like I'm pressing really hard, but I promise you I'm not. And also it doesn't help that my skin goes completely red. Anytime I touch my face, it just goes bright red. So just ignore that. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with this little collagen spray. So it is this one here from Benton. This is the Guava Moisture Collagen Facial Mist. Since I'm 24, my collagen is slowly starting to deplete. So I'm still trying to look youthful, even though I do look 17. And this definitely helps, I would say. It also makes my skin super, super glowy as well. So I really like including this step. Since I get eczema, as I said, and I have eczema on my eyes, as you can see, I like to cover my eyes when I put this mist on there. It kind of stings a little bit if I get it on there. It's not this mist in particular. It's just anytime I get anything on my eyes, honestly. The mister is super fine on this, and I feel like the smell's nice. I just really like this product overall. And then I just tap the product in a little bit with my fingers. And of course, go in with the fan just to fan down my face a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with my serums, and I like to use 2 serums actually. One is a bit thinner and then one is a bit thicker. I have very dry skin, as I said, so I just like to layer as many products as I can without being excessive, and I feel like 2 serums is a good amount for my skin. A good rule of thumb to do with your skincare that I don't really see a lot of people doing is going from the thinnest product to the thickest product. I see some people applying moisturizer first and then going in with like a toner and a serum, and it's best to go in with the thinnest product. That way it's gonna penetrate your skin a little more and absorb into your skin more. It's like putting Vaseline on your face and then putting a serum on there. It's not gonna penetrate through there because there's that thick layer of something on your skin. So I would recommend doing the thinnest products to the thickest. So for my first serum, I've recently been going in with this one from Anua. This is the Azelaic Acid Plus Hyaluron Serum. This is really good at targeting acne and adding hydration to the skin. So as a teenager, I never struggled with acne, but I turned 24 and suddenly I am just having adult acne. So I think it's honestly stress because I get it on my chin and on my forehead and sometimes on my cheeks, but not too much. For this serum, I just go in with a couple drops of this. It's quite watery, as you can see, and I just rub it between my fingers and then pop it pretty much all over my face, and specifically rubbing the serum into the places where acne is present. And then for my second serum, I've been going in with something a little thicker, and it's this one from Q&A. So this is the Hyaluronic Acid Facial Serum. And I like to include as many products as I can with hyaluronic acid because my skin is quite dry. So I found that the more hyaluronic acid I add in my skincare, my skin looks and feels better. And this one, as you can see, is definitely a lot thicker than that azelaic acid one. So I just get a little bit of this and then pop this all over my face. And then to lock in all those serums, I'm gonna go in with a moisturizer, and I've been using this one recently from Cosrx. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Intensive Cream. This is amazing. It has a very emollient feel, meaning that you go in with a little bit and it is gonna spread all over your face. You don't feel like you're dragging your skin when you use this moisturizer. And if you're looking for an immediate glass skin effect, I always recommend this moisturizer. It is so fabulous. It literally has 100 grams of moisturizer, so there is so much in here, and I am just now reaching the bottom, and I've been using this for months. So I just go in with a pea-sized amount like this. I rub it between my fingers and then just apply it all over my face, as I said, to lock in all those serums so they can further penetrate into my skin. Already, look at how glowy my skin is looking, and it just feels so hydrated. And it's also the perfect moisturizer for makeup. If you let it sit in your skin for about 20 minutes and then apply your makeup, I find my base is super hydrated. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is go in with a lash and brow serum. So I've recently been using this one from 2AN. It has a lash enhancer on one end and a mascara remover on the other end. For a makeup removing routine, mascara remover is definitely a product I would recommend. It really helps you to lose less eyelashes, and it just melts the mascara away so you don't need to like scrub at your eyes. And my eyes already suffer from eczema, so any extra scrubbing I need to do, I'm not willing to. So a mascara remover is essential in my routine, honestly. But today we are just going to use the lash enhancer. So you can use this in your eyebrows, your hairline, your eyelashes. I just like to go in with my top lashes, and I use the little sponge tip over here to just apply a little bit of that serum in there, just to make sure my eyelashes are long, healthy, and strong. And I've noticed I end up losing less eyelashes every time I use a lash and brow serum. And then I just let it sit on my eyes all day, honestly. It doesn't irritate my eyes if I do get it in there, depending on the one you get. This one from 2AN isn't really irritating my eyes at all. And then for the face, the last thing I'm gonna do is go in with sunscreen. Dare I say, the most important step. It doesn't matter where you live in the world, what the weather's like, what time it is, you should be applying sunscreen. If it's during the day, sunscreen needs to be on your face. I can't believe there's people that apply their skincare or their makeup and just don't wear sunscreen. I think the concept is so crazy to me. Especially living somewhere like Australia, the sun is so brutal over here. And as you can see, I am so incredibly pale, literally all over. So the moment I step out of my house, I am burning to a crisp. So for my sunscreen, I've been using this one from Abib. This is the Quick Sunstick. This is a little sunscreen stick, and I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of sunscreen sticks. I think I just like the sensation of rubbing something into my face. So this is really good just to apply quick sunscreen to the face. You don't really need to blend it in because of the shape. I feel like it is able to cover a lot of surface area, and you don't need to rub it into your skin as well, which is really nice for sensory issues. And sometimes I just go over extra spots in my face to make sure that the Sunstick has covered my whole face. Now that my skincare is all done, I feel like my skin looks and feels so dewy and hydrated, but not greasy. So this is the perfect routine for makeup, I would say. But before we do anything else, we need one last step, and that is lip balm. Now, I'm a lip balm fiend. I absolutely love lip balm. I am applying it every single day, morning and night, sometimes even multiple times throughout the day. I have really dry, crusty lips, as you can see. They are so dry and just rough and gross, honestly. So lip balm is essential in my routine. So for lip balm, I've recently been using this one from Wild. This is one of their little collectible cases that they have. It's fully reusable. So you basically just get this and then pop the little refill out, and then you swap the scent over if it's finished, or you want to change the scent for whatever reason, and then you pop it back on there and you have a full tube of lip balm. I love their cases. I feel like they are so cute. I have this little polka dot one, and once you buy one case, you don't need to buy any more cases because this is completely reusable, as I said. You just need to buy the refill inserts, and I have this one in mango, and I feel like this scent is so nice. And the formula is also really nice too. It's a natural formula. It doesn't have any nasties in it. I find it actually does hydrate my lips, which is really nice. As someone with dry skin, anything that's actually going to nourish my lips and do good for my skin, I'm down for. As you can see, my lips look super hydrated, and they're not irritated too. Sometimes certain formulas really irritate my lips, but this one, I haven't had any problems with it. I've been using Wild for more than 2 years at this point. I absolutely love their deodorants. I feel like they are the best deodorants ever. They're all natural, no aluminium. It's a fully vegan formula, fully compostable and recyclable. Really good ethos with this brand, so I always recommend and support Wild. Now that my skincare is all done, I'm going to take down my septum piercing because I'm ready for the day, and take down my hair as well. And that is my full daily skincare routine all done. For my night routine, I do the exact same steps and exact same products. I just don't wear a sunscreen because I'm going to bed. I instead replace that with a sleeping mask. And it's this one from Máry and May. This is the vegan Calendula Peptide Ageless Sleeping Mask. I put a rice grain amount or a pea size amount depending on how I'm feeling that night, and I just apply it to my skin, let it dry down, and then wash it off in the morning when I wash my face. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was super fun to film. I've honestly been really missing YouTube, so I think I'm going to slowly transition my way back to posting. So if you guys want to see anything from me in particular, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to film whatever you guys want. As I said, I'll add what links I can with any discount codes if you want to save a little bit of money if you're thinking about purchasing anything that I talked about in this video. You can follow me on all my other social media, which is all Amelia Sujeen. I have the same @ on every single social media account. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.